the opening of Mexico's deregulated electricity market, we saw an opportunity to be first movers, to be into this market and really be leaders in regarding helping large industrial users in Mexico to find solutions in this new energy market, obviously that provide savings, mitigate risk, energy risk, budget certainty. And so we wanted to be the first in the market. And so that's why we've made that decision almost 4 years ago to do that. And then obviously now that the market is transactional, it's having a great impact for the customers that have hired us to actually help them realize those three specific things that I just mentioned: cost savings, risk mitigation, and then budget certainty. So far, we're the only experienced energy consulting firm in Mexico that has experience in other deregulated markets, either US or Europe, that has that experience operating in Mexico, doing what we're doing with that office and a staff in Mexico, that we've managed large industrial energy portfolios in other deregulated markets, so we're not new to this. A lot of our competitors in Mexico are great firms, but they've never operated or transacted in a deregulated energy market. And our friends from the US that do similar things and they do great things in the US, they're not here in Mexico. So we are the leaders in that regard of experienced energy consultants in Mexico with a staff, and we're feet on the street and a staff every day working here out of Mexico City. We didn't start with going after clients because the market wasn't ready. We started interacting directly with the energy regulators, the Secretary of Energy, the Regulatory Commission, the groups that were writing the electric industry law. We had those relationships. We took those folks that were involved in creating this energy market to Houston, to conferences and events, and introducing them to their counterparts in the US. We've had people from the US come to Mexico and interact directly with the regulators. Our customers represent pretty much all different sectors in the energy space in Mexico, from large industrial users, a lot of auto parts manufacturers, the maquiladoras that support the large OEM manufacturers, hotel chains, international and Mexican national hotel chains, food and beverage producers. We have anywhere from small that barely meet the minimum threshold to participate in the market to some of the largest industrial consumers in Mexico, companies that are international, that have corporate offices in Europe or the United States, with facilities in Mexico. There we represent them. A lot of the Mexican companies that are large, that have a reach across all of Mexico. We have a little bit of everything. And so each week it continues to grow.
Why is the Mexican market a great opportunity? Well, it's a deregulation. It happens once in a lifetime. It's happened before with telecom. We've seen great benefits, not only for companies, but also the country. It's going to make Mexico more competitive. It's going to make companies more competitive. They're realizing that the energy reform is something positive for the economy. It's positive for them. It's just bringing opportunities for growth in many different areas. The people that we have seen closing deals with the retailers are seeing not only savings, but also getting a competitive advantage over their main competitors, just because they were some of the first movers, and securing capacity at great prices. Learning about the energy reform and being approached by many companies, they're seeing so many different things and so many different versions of the same story. They realize that we're neutral, that we're on their side of the table, that we will take all of these things and set the record straight, number one, and then number two, present what's best for them. Then they can see us as part of their team, rather than being just one of the options.
The biggest thing is knowledge, and obviously large companies don't make important decisions unless they have good knowledge and understanding. That's the role that we provide, is helping customers understand how the market operates, and we help them develop a corporate energy strategy if they don't already have one for Mexico, and we help them execute and implement that with the best players in the market. So the risk would be to try to move by yourself if you don't have the right advisors, And you can make a poor decision with the wrong player at the wrong time. Maybe you should be moving to the market. It's just having knowledge and information to make smart business decisions.